Hello guys, welcome to our channel Narcissa and Jess. Hope you all are safe and healthy. All you know, the world is going through a deep crisis. For that, the doctors and nurses are working around the clock, putting their lives in danger of COVID-19. So it is important for them to take all the precaution and preventive measures to avoid or to minimize the risks of COVID-19 and in turn protect their families too. So here we made a small video about the preventive and precautions should they take before handling the COVID-19 patients. So let's see what are the precautions.
Medical and surgical asepsis. First one, hand washing. Second one, donning and removing sterile gloves. Third one, preparing a sterile field by opening a tray wrapped in a sterile wrap.
The next step is preparing a sterile field, performing a surgical hand scrub, then donning a sterile gown and closed gloving.
In previous video we had told about steps of hand washing, but we had not told when we should perform hand washing in hospital sector. So these are the five situations where we should perform hand washing in hospital sectors to prevent this COVID-19 pandemic infection. So at first, before patient contact. Second, before any aseptic procedure. Third, after contact with body fluid. Fourth, after contact with patient. Fifth, after contact with patient's surroundings.
So personal protective equipments are disposable gloves, plastic apron, face mask and respirators, safety glasses, goggles and visors, head protection, foot protection, and lastly, fluid repellent gowns.
Now we comes to the sequence of wearing PPE. At first we sanitize our hands by the sanitizer, just like that. Now this is our gown. We wear the gown the way of this. We first empty the first tip. Then we tie up the second tip. Then we tie up our hands, just like that. Then we tie up our another hand. The second step is wearing mask. We hold the mask just like that, and first we put it in our nose and mouth area, and this stretch the elastic with the back side of our hand. Then check this, there was anything or leaking our breath. There was nothing leaking. Then the third step is face shield. This is the face shield. You hear this? this way. This is proper way to wear the face shield. Then we come to wearing the glove. Now this is the proper setup of the PPE. Now we come to the sequence of removal of PPE kit. At first, we remove our gloves. We don't touch our aesthetic area by our skin. We remove the gloves just like that. This area is, we put this. This. Then we will discard that. Then we remove our face shield. Remove the face shield and discard that. Then we remove our gown. In this area, we remove the second take first, then the first part. We touch the inner portion of the ground and remove it. And discard that. Then the removal of mask. We touch this area, press the elasticity, just the way we wear this one, just discard that. Thank you so much. Then we sanitize our hand again.
Airborne infection can be spread by tiny droplets in the air from mouth or nose. So the precautions should: number 1, clean your hands before tags and entering and exiting to your hospital room. Number 2, place a sign on your room door to let staff know what to do. Number 3, close the door in your room.
Hi friends, now we discuss about droplet precaution. So droplet precaution means we take some measures to prevent droplet infection. So where the droplets are generated? Droplets are generated during coughing, sneezing, talking and performing any types of procedure. By all of this, the droplets goes through our nose and mouth and makes several types of infection. So how we can prevent this droplet infection and how we take precaution to prevent this droplet infection? First, clean our hands frequently. We clean our hands before and after touching the patient or before and after doing any types of procedure. Second, put a sign on the door to let the staff know what to do, like use masks, clean your hands. Third, use masks and eye protection to prevent this droplet infection. Fourth, place a mask on outside your door by the use of visitors and hospital staffs.
So we know what is contact precaution. So contact precaution means it is used when you having a harmful germs that can spread when people touch you or on your environment. It is known as contact precaution. If the precaution are in this place, so what hospital staff will do? So first point, they should clean their hands frequently, and second point, put a sign on your door so that the staff will know what to do. Then third point, wear gown and gloves while entering your room.
If our video is helpful to you, then please like, share and subscribe to our channel.